Well, welcome to Community Calendar. I'm your host, Raina, filling in today, and we have Kevin Gregory with us. You're the pastor at United Methodist Church, and you are talking about a meatball supper. Give us the details.
Yeah, so for the 49th year, the Detroit Lakes United Methodist Church, we're hosting our annual Fall Meatball Supper on Wednesday, September 28th from 4 to 6:30. And just like last year, which was different in the midst of the pandemic, we are having an entirely to-go drive-through meal. So it's not going to be a sit-down meal. We value your time, so you'll get to come through the drive-through. You'll get some meatballs, some mashed potatoes, some gravy, some green beans, some coleslaw, and a dessert, all for $12. Cash, check, or credit card are all accepted, and we're excited. Last year, we served more people than we ever had before in the over 4 decades that we've been doing this, and so we're planning to serve and to prepare about 700 meals. So we're really excited, and all of this goes to support some of the various missions and ministries of the church, as well as some local organizations in Becker County that do a lot of good work. So
that's great. You know, I do have to admit I'm a little bit shy, and so that. And crowds are not my thing. Not that it's not good to go to a nice church supper, as I get that, but it is kind of nice to be able to just take that and be like, I'm going to go home and eat it at my home.
Yeah. And it's good food, and I think in years past, I think that we were serving 500 or 600 people, and that takes a long time to kind of get through our building and get going. And so we're just excited. We've found a really fun and efficient and good way to do it last year, and so we're excited to try again and see if that helps people, and helps families to get a good fun meal and then to be able to go home and to eat with all their kids and everything. So yeah,
sure. I mean, and it's always good to have fellowship with other people, but that is just kind of a nice. Kind of a side deal that you've got there with being able to, or just it's to go. So where are you located?
Yeah, so Detroit Lakes United Methodist, the address is 885 Pembina Trail. So it's right off Corbett Road. It's on the corner of Corbett and Pembina, so you can't miss it.
And Corbett is kind of by where the Best Western is that?
Yeah, correct? Yeah, that's correct. So right there on Highway 10, it's one of the exits. So. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect. All right. Well, gosh, I just love I love church dinners. That is really good food. So how many people do you have that help prepare the meal?
I think around 80 or so. I mean, and it's all prepared that day. So there'll be people that come in the morning and make all the meatballs and, get going on all the mashed potatoes and all the gravy. So it's all stuff that's done right there on that Wednesday. It's a full church operation, all hands on deck. And so, it takes a lot of folks. We have kind of a core group that have been coordinating, I think, for the last many years, and they do a really great job, and they get all the folks in the church excited to come every year and to help serve. So
yeah, that's a big feat to do. So when are your church services?
So right now, we just launched back our regular Wednesday night service. So our TGIW, our Thank God It's Wednesday. And so on Wednesdays, we gather for a meal at 5, and then small groups at 6, and then worship from 7 to 7:30. And then on Sunday mornings, we gather in our fellowship hall at 8:15 for worship, and then at 10:15 in our sanctuary. And then our 10:15 service is also live streamed on our website and on YouTube and on Facebook. So
perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. And make sure you stop out and to the drive-thru, and like you said, cash, check, or credit card. I mean, that's awesome. The Meatball Supper on Wednesday, September 28th from 4 to 6:30, and that is at the United Methodist Church on Pembina Trail in Detroit Lakes. So we'll be back with more Community Calendar right after this. Welcome back to Community Calendar. Today we have Judy Cherry with us from the Damians, and you have your annual home tour coming up. So can you tell us about that?
It's coming up October 1st. That is the first Saturday in October, always. That's when our home tour is. I have a ticket to show you, and if you purchase one of these, it's $20 in advance. If you purchase it at one of the homes, it's $25. So you'll want to get it from either the Mainstream Boutique, Central Market, Detroit Lakes Regional Chamber of Commerce, or any Damian member. And this is a fundraiser for area charities. We don't keep one dime of this money for ourselves. We have dues that we spend on ourselves for programs and other projects that we have. So every dime from this event goes into the charities in Detroit Lakes. And they're all listed on the back of your ticket, so you'll know exactly where they're going. I'll just name a few, like Becker County Relay for Life, Dollars for Scholars, Friends of Tamarack, Habitat for Humanity, the Minnesota Flyers, and elementary and high school students. Sometimes we give backpacks if they need them. The Humane Society, and the Patriot Assistance Dogs, Hospice. There are many more on here, the Lakes Crisis Center. So they're all listed here. And every dime stays in Detroit Lakes. We don't spend one dime out of town. So that's the tour, the ticket, I mean. And in the inside, it will show you the homes. And we have 5 homes this year. They're all different. Some are new, some not. They're fantastic. And the fun part about this tour is that you get to go and see these homes, and sometimes you say, oh my gosh, now I have to go home to my house. But it isn't like that. It's like if you pick up 1 or 2 ideas, oh, I could do that. I'll take that idea home. Oh, those towels look great. I'm going to decorate mine like that. Or I'm going to put something out like they have, or this plant is super. And so all the ideas that you pick up along the way, stop and look at them. The homeowners are very happy to have you there. And after the tour is over, we have the homeowners come over and thank them to one of our houses. And the homeowners are so generous to do this. I mean, this is a community effort for them. It's not something that they have to do. They do it out of the kindness of their hearts. How would you like to have your home open for 400 or 500 people to come and look at it? And that's an effort for them to get ready for that. But they love it, and they're more than happy to have you come and look. So be sure and come and look. The Damians also have a 501c3, and that means any donation, including your ticket costs, because you're not receiving personal goods for this, is deductible. So any donation that is made to the Damians at all, ever, for the every year, is deductible. And we just received that, and so we're really happy about that.
Well, I've never, don't gasp, but I've never been on a home tour before. So how does it work? Does everyone come at one time? Is it kind of an open house? And then are you guided through the home, or do you just get to walk? How does that work?
Okay, thank you for the question. Yes, it's open to all. It's an open house. There is no set time for anyone. You will be told where not to park. That's about it. Other than that, you can park on the street or wherever there is available parking. And there is parking for all these houses. Then when you go into the home, we take your shoes off. And so wear socks. If you don't,
Not holy ones, though.
no, not only one. And if you don't have shoes and you forget your socks, we'll put some booties on you just so that the floors are kept clean. We want to leave the house exactly as we found it. And we have Damians at each home, and they will guide you through the home, and they will tell you the interesting parts of it. Tell you about the artwork or about a specific thing in the kitchen that is maybe you want to look at. Or the only thing we ask is don't open any doors that are shut. And I think most houses maybe shut their closet door because they don't want to clean up their closet, but some don't. And but other than that, the house is open for you to wander through, and there are Damians there to guide you. So,
Okay. And can you tell us who the homeowners are for this tour?
Sure. On the East Shore Drive, we have Kevin and Joy Reske, 1558 East Shore Drive. On the South Shore Drive, we have John and Christy Slininger, and that's 804 South Shore Drive. We have Michael and Patty Layton, and that's Alta Vista Drive, and that's a new Tomlinson townhome. And they are on one half of it, and it's really beautiful. We have Eric and Marla Siegert on Alta Vista Drive, and that's a new They call it a farmhouse. It's not really, they don't really have a farm, but it's structured like a farmhouse. So that's really interesting. And then we have Adrian and Jamie Lund, and they are on Pelican Bass Lane. There is a map on your tour guide to help you get there. And hopefully everybody has GPS to make it really easy. But those are the homes, and they're all within easy distance, except the one out on Pelican Bass Lane, and that's only 10 minutes away. So it's an easy thing to do in the 4 hours. The tour starts at 12 and ends at 4.
Okay, and this is October 1st, and then $20 beforehand. Mm-hmm. $25 if you pick up a ticket at the home, correct? Okay.
Yes, yeah. Okay. So come and enjoy.
Perfect. And so the Damians, are you always looking for members, or how does that work?
The Damians usually find someone that they want to be a member, and they propose that at a meeting. And if everybody says, yeah, that's a good idea, then they're invited to join.
Okay, super. Well, Judy, thank you so much for being on the community calendar and for donating to all those wonderful organizations that you do donate to. There's a long list there, and I know they're all appreciative. It is hard to get money sometimes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Every one of those needs money.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, and make sure you go on the home tour and check out any decorating tips or ideas, I guess I should say. So, so that's October 1st. Thank you for watching the community calendar. Remember, if you have an event that you would like to get on TV3, give us a call, or you can email me. My email is on the screen, and the phone number you can call is 847-5624 and talk to Carmen, and then she can get a hold of me. But if you have an event for your nonprofit organization, please reach out to us. We'd love to help promote that for you and get as many people to attend or to donate as you can. So thank you so much.